All right, hello everybody. Welcome into the sports desk here, the mobile sports desk. It is the City Backflow mobile sports desk. I don't know why I always say it that same way, but I always got to say it like 4 different times.
Hey, at least you have the consistency.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if I was a baseball player, I'd probably be in the Hall of Fame for my consistency. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we are here at Mabank tonight, Mabank High School at Panther Gymnasium, and we have got another tough test for your Lady Panthers in the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Now, JD, these are, oh, by the way, Cedar Creek Media, Taylor Honey.
JD Bird.
I figure everybody kind of knows that at this point, you know what I mean? But anyway, these are two teams that last year could have potentially ran into each other with some really high stakes on the line. This is a Sulphur Springs team that last year went 28-9. They went 3 rounds deep into the playoffs. They lost in the 3rd round to Kennedale, who Mabank actually played in the 4th round, won that game, went on to play against Decatur, and lost against Decatur in the state semifinals. So, but anyway, so there is a world out there where these two teams could have played last year with a lot of heavy stakes on the line, but they both lost significant players from last year. Last year, you know, we lost, 3, 4 seniors, something like that?
I believe 3 of them,
that played heavy minutes last year. Well, these girls lost 6. So they lost 6 seniors off of their team from last year. So both of these teams kind of finding their footing in the early going. Mabank 6-4 so far on the year. Sulphur Springs at dead even 5-5, but they're trying to get off a snide, JD. Their last 3 games, they are coming off of 3 losses. Lost to Mineola 39-33, lost to Farmersville 50-44, and then most recently on the 25th, right before Thanksgiving, lost 42-37 to a Brownsboro team. So as you hear, those are all really close games.
Yeah.
They've been nipping right at the heels in these games, so they're really looking for a breakthrough win. Now, Mabank has also kind of got a bitter taste in their mouth right now. They're coming off their last 3 games where they actually lost in this building in their own tournament. They lost in the gold bracket, so for that overall tournament championship. They lost that game against White House. They turned around, got a win against North Lamar, 55-46, but then lost in Winsboro the next day, 57-44, which is, you know, 2. I don't want to say they're not necessarily big wins. You know, one's a single digit and one's 13 points. But for this team last year, or really at the beginning of this year as well, we haven't seen them lose by really that much. So they're coming off of 2 losses that they probably don't feel great about, and they want to get that nasty taste out of their mouth as well. So it's going to be interesting here, JD. Now, one good thing I can say is that Mabank has not lost yet on this home floor. They are 4-0 at home, and it's not been a great away experience so far for Sulphur Springs, just 1-3 on the road. So tell you what, before we get all the good stuff going, let's go ahead and take one short commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Hey sports fanatics, are you tired of that builder-grade kitchen or your bathroom being stuck in 1998? Mosier Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom home building. We guide you start to finish with real communication without the guesswork. See it in person at our kitchen and bath showroom on Market Street or our flooring showroom on Mason Street in Mabank, USA. Mosier Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call us at 903-470-8550, where we take con out of contracting.
All right, back here on the sidelines, just a couple of seconds until we get this thing started. And again, we do appreciate you being here. And we appreciate our new sponsor, Mosier. They got to spend a lot of time with Matt and Roy over the last couple of days, and I'm telling you that not only are they entertaining, but they can make your entertaining space that much better. You should see all the samples and stuff they have up there, man. Matter of fact, they have like an example shower in their showroom on Market Street, and I'm telling you, if I could like put a cot in there and live in there, I think I'd do it. That thing is so gorgeous. So y'all go check them out. They got a couple of different showrooms. I know one's on Market and one's on Mason. Can't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head right now, but you just saw them in the commercial. And I'm telling you, for somebody that's seen a lot,
what's up?
We get I don't get impressed way too much, and they definitely are. They do impress me. So, all right, well, we're just about ready to get the tip going here, and of course, Lady Panther basketball is always brought to you by the illustrious Mr. J.D. Bird.
Well, actually, it's the first time I've done it this year.
Sure, but everybody knows.
We're on to the tip, and it is going to be Sulphur Springs winning it here as they bring it down the court. Looks like that's number 12 for them. Riley Ivory bringing it down. She's going to swing it over to the wing, right back to her. Going to swing it over to the big girl, Cammie Shack. Inside now, three-pointer attempt in the corner. Number 23, Riley Godbolt, able to knock it down.
Yeah, quick offense for Sulphur Springs, and that's kind of what you were expecting.
On the other side of it, that's going to end in a quick turnover for your Lady Panthers, as it just ends up going out of bounds off of the hands of Miss Presley Sims there. So it looks like some pressure going to be applied here by Mabank, as Sims going to pick up the ball carrier all the way down the court.
Whoa.
And a late trap going to come in. They've got her in a tough spot, and they're going to force the jump ball.
Uh-oh, we're having some camera troubles here, JD. Keep going, give them the audio, and I will get this sorted out. Sorry, folks. Not sure what just happened here.
Roger that, as the possession going to go in the way of Mabank here, so they're going to bring it down. And it's going to get into the hands of Nina Sanchez, into the corner there with Woods. Woods now going to bring it up, try to find it in the middle, quickly back out. That is McKinley White swinging it over. They get it back over to Nina Sanchez on the drive, not able to control it inside on the miss. Rebounded by Aldridge. Her miss going to be rebounded by Woods, and they swing it out once more. White this time on the drive. Tries to go up, nothing going. So 3 shots right there on the offensive side, not able to fall for the Lady Panthers, as it will be Sulphur Springs headed back the other way. As Shack with it up top. Going to give back over, swing it all the way around. And it ends up right back in her hands. Thought about a drive. She's going to work off a screen. And good roll to the basket right there. Number 30, Rainey Johnson, going to end up with the bucket off the assist from Shaq.
It's always hard in the first quarter, JD, when you're trying to learn everybody's names.
Yeah, right. As right there, nice backdoor cut by Sims to get inside. Then she had her shot blocked. So it's going to be Mabank's ball underneath their own basket. As right there, Sanchez able to get it inbounds to Woods. And she's going to have it knocked out of her hands. It'll end up off of number 12, Riley Ivory for Sulphur Springs. So going to stay here on this side of the court. Into McKinley White now, as she is going to methodically bring it across the half-court line. And she's going to turn and give it to Aldridge. Aldridge looking for a backdoor cut. Another one. Double pass shot from Woods, no go. And it is rebounded by Ivory. So the Lady Cats will head back the other direction. It'll be Shaq up top with it. I'm saying that name is Shaq, but it looks like it could be Shake. I'm not sure.
Shake Shack.
It's a it's a spelling I haven't seen before. So as right there, pass into the corner, not able to be handled, ends up going out of bounds. So it'll be a quick turnover on the Sulphur Springs side, and the ball going to end up back in the hands of Mabank. Kinley White brings it across and has to do a little skip over past Sanchez into the corner with Woods. She's going to take a baseline drive, runs into a defender, and ends up stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, it's just good defense down there, being in the way, but not being too in the way to draw a foul.
That's right.
That's just tough.
So pressure once again coming from Mabank. A little bit of soft pressure here as they're just going to stay with them all the way. Sims picking up a ball carrier. Now they're going to send it across. Down inside looking for a pass back out. They're going to get it out there to Shake. Her three-point attempt, no good. And it is going to head back in the way. Nina Sanchez able to pick up the rebound, tries to go coast to coast with it, and she will be fouled on her attempt. So she is going to head to the free throw line to shoot the first free throws here of this one. I think I finally have a bit of a break here. His first shot there from Sanchez is not going to fall for her. Some substitutions going to come in. McKinley White and Woods headed to the bench. Number 23, Callie Parker, and number number 23, J.C. Hines, and number 3, Callie Parker headed in.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I haven't updated our things yet. That's Cambry Phillips. She switched not phone numbers.
Man, look
she
at you.
switched numbers, jersey numbers. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Got me looking dumb over here. Cambry Phillips into the ball game as well. So off of the second miss from Nina Sanchez on the free throw, Sulphur Springs ends up with it back in their hands, and three-point attempt from Shake, and it is good.
Eek.
Goodness.
So a little work to do here for the Lady Panthers, and Coach Sutton wants to talk about it. We're going to take a break with him. We'll be right back after this.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
Hold on a second. That sounded weird. I don't know if it sounded weird to them, but it sounded weird to me. So quick break there, coming right back as it's in the hands of Mabank. And this time they get it inside to Aldridge. Strong drive to the basket, and she is going to put up the first points for her team.
I think it's always a pretty safe bet that Honey Aldridge is going to put up some quick points.
Absolutely. As Sulphur Springs does a nice job working against the pressure. They get it down cleanly. And some tight defense there from Nina Sanchez is going to end up in a foul.
First Mabank foul, so no foul. Well, there is a foul. No harm, though.
Sulphur Springs going to take it from the sideline there. They're able to get it right in. And a couple quick passes around. Goes through the hands, but she's able to recover before it goes out. That's number 10, Pinnell, struggling with it. Now they kick it outside. It's Shake again. Three-pointer on the way, but before then, the whistle for the travel. Yes, sir. Didn't put it on the ground and took a little hop step.
Yeah, you might get away with that in the NBA, but they call it at this level.
That's right. So now Mabank passing around, two quick passes, able to do nicely. And it'll be Hines in the corner for a three, nothing going. And Shake brings it down.
I need a three-pointer here. We got something to showcase here in a minute. Matt, I'm trying. I'm trying to telekinetically tell them to shoot threes out there.
That's right. As now we got Sulphur Springs working back on the offensive side. It's down in the post with Shake at the moment, trying to turn around, face the basket.
Another travel.
Some really nice defense down there. Going to end up in a travel, like you said, for Shake.
Just stiff defense there from Honey Aldridge. We know she's a great defensive player. We normally see her explode on the offensive end. She's playing great defense started out here.
Absolutely. Great team player thus far in this one. Back into the corner with Hines. She's going to go all the way around, trying to look for a baseline pass in there to Cambry Phillips. Nothing going on that one. It flies out of bounds. So Sulphur Springs going to take over after the turnover. And looking for the inbound there. They're able to get it to Ivory, who gives it over there to Shake. Shake brings it across, gets it up ahead. One more pass, heading to the basket, and it ends up coming out of her hands. And they're going to say it ends up, it was poked out by Nina Sanchez there. So Sulphur Springs going to have it underneath their own bucket. And just a quick high pass inside. Shot no good, however, for Johnson. So pass up ahead to Aldridge, and she is going to have her shot blocked, but not without taking a foul in the process.
Sulphur Springs fans disagree.
Shake going to get called right there for the shooting foul, and I mean, referee indicating took her head off with that one. As no, you can't really do that. Although it was a clean swat of the ball, you can't hit the shooter's head in the process.
On the follow through, exactly.
Yeah, first shot there for Miss Honey Aldridge, no good. However, at the line, 2:29 remaining here in period number one. As the second one, she is able to find the bottom. As Sulphur Springs bringing it up once more. Got it in the hands of Johnson, bringing it down. Hands it over to Ivy. And three-point attempt once again. Nice rebound inside right there for Johnson, who puts it right up and back in. And another quick timeout is going to be called here for Mabank. So we're going to take one more step away, and we'll be back here after this.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
Alrighty, and back into it as Nina Sanchez brings it down. Going to give it off to Sims. Sims trying to do a little skip pass there and is deflected out of bounds.
I hate to say it, I think we're going to have to put some WD-40 on the old buttons here, buddy.
Yeah, I know. They were doing a little bit the last time that we were on. So, however, working back inside this time for Mabank. Kick back out to Sims. Sims going to go on the drive inside. Little hook shot for her, and she's able to get it to fall. Miss Presley Sims with a nice shot at the rim.
Not sure if that was a miracle or the answer.
That's totally intentional. I don't know what you're talking about. She practices that one, don't you know? As back on the offensive side, Sulphur Springs now working with it. Going to get it up to Shake up top as she looks to put her back to the basket and try to back down Miss Honey Aldridge. Nice defense played, has to get it away. We're going to skip around, get it back up top with Ivory. Gets it right back over to Shake. Shake now working against Aldridge. And she's going to end up losing her footing. And Aldridge going to end up picking up a foul there, say a push. So to be on the floor, Lady Cats got it underneath their own bucket. And quick inbound, they're able to find it. Shake up top for the three, and that doesn't hit anything. Air ball on the three-point attempt. Goes out of bounds with nobody else touching it. So Mabank going to head back in the offensive way of things as Nina Sanchez is going to bring it down for him. Going to get it over to Sims. Sims now working with it. Goes right back to Sanchez. Sanchez into the corner here. And trying to work against the defense. Going to end up in a foul. Leave a hold going to be the call. So they're going to have it down underneath their own goal here. Presley Sims going to be doing the inbounding. As they just get it up top to Kendall Woods. Swing over. It'll be Callie Parker with the three. Nothing going. Rebounded by Aldridge. She tries to put it back up. No good. And hey, we like those extra shot chances as finally Honey Aldridge is able to put it in the bucket and going to head to the line for a chance to make it a three-point play.
I've seen her do that once or twice.
Maybe a couple of times. She is a very strong center to have on your team, and when she goes up with the ball, she goes up with intention.
I'm telling you, I've hit the button to get these penalties on the board about 8 times. Now it finally works. Sometimes the controller is great. Sometimes it makes me angry.
As shot no good there at the free throw line for Aldridge. She has gone 1 for 3 at the line so far.
Unusual.
So those free throws not falling for her at the moment, as right there, Parker able to get a hand on the ball, but not enough to get it stolen away. As right there trying to work maybe a little bit too quickly. Sulphur Springs going to end up in a turnover. As 10 seconds left, Nina Sanchez bringing it down, and quick pass to the corner is going to be intercepted And bringing it down, three-point attempt on the way, no good. Honey Aldridge going to grab the rebound, and that is the way that the first period of action is going to come to a close. So 7-10, Sulphur Springs leading it at the moment. We'll be back here after this.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
Tired of rolling your trash can to the road and wondering if the big company's even going to show up? Sick of call centers, excuses, and price hikes from people who probably don't even know where Mabank is? Well, Neighborhood Sanitation is your solution, and they've been servicing Mabank and surrounding areas for over 40 years, priding themselves on being family-owned, local, and on time. From weekly cart service at your house to bigger bins and cleanup trailers for those spring cleaning binges, they've got you covered without the corporate nonsense. Make the switch today. Call Neighborhood Sanitation at 903-887-6711 and keep your trash local.
Alrighty, and right back to it here on Cedar Creek Media. As Sulphur Springs going to start with possession here at the beginning of the second. And quickly they're able to get it inside. A quick foul going to go on Mabank there. Not quite sure who they called it on. Looks like number 34 there. Tiarina. As inbound, going to be stolen away by Tiarina. Into the hands of Kendall Woods, and they go down quickly. Nina Sanchez now going to go into the corner with Parker. Parker's three-pointer is going to be blocked. Number 15, I believe, McWhorter, able to get the closeout defense.
So everything kind of got going so fast, JD, I didn't even notice. Jada hadn't touched the floor tonight. She still got that wrap on the knee. She took that big fall last week, so it looks like maybe she's still nursing that one back to health.
Well, it will be Kendall Woods up top of the key right now. Going to get it into Tiarina. Back outside to Aldridge. Aldridge with a baseline drive, and she goes up through the contact. Going to head to the line once more.
Yeah, she was looking for her opportunity right there. Was trying to snake her way through. Couldn't quite get a clean look at it, but does get the harm, so she'll be heading to the line here.
Absolutely. Looks like substitution going to be awaiting as she is able to find nothing but the bottom there on the first one. And quick substitution going to come in. McKinley White going to come in. Nina Sanchez going to go catch, I believe, her first break of the ball game.
She always plays a lot.
Yeah. As it'll be Aldridge, shot number 2. That one going to rim out on her. So goes 1 for 2 at the line this time.
Yeah, but a rough free throw shooting night so far for Honey.
Yeah, again, now just only 2 for 5 so far on the night. As Sulphur Springs works back on the offensive end. Going to go inside to Johnson. Johnson looking to try to turn around, but not able to. Three-point attempt coming from the corner, no good. As Aldridge grabs the miss, and she takes the ball down herself. Now she'll kick it up top to McKinley White. White right back to her. Now into the corner, Woods going to take a three-pointer. And that one is going to go in. Kendall Woods going to get the first 3 for her team.
And the first Mosier Monster of the season, JD. Happy to see it.
As it is
matched on the other end.
For some reason it's not one to who scored that one on the other end?
I didn't see, to be honest with you.
Sorry, I was looking at this because for some reason our new little thing decided that it wanted to kick off what we were doing here. So nonetheless, back on the offensive end, McKinley White got to bring it around, gives it into the corner. Parker finds Aldridge. Aldridge now quickly stopped. Ends up taking one step too many there on that one. Picks up the travel.
Oh.
As now it will be Ivory bringing it down. Going to give it over to Shake. Shake into the corner. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And fight for the rebound. Looks like Woods going to end up with it on the ground. Jump ball going to be the call. So possession arrow going to give it into the way of Mabank. 11-13. You see the score as coming down the stretch here. It is passed ahead to Woods. Woods back up top with White. White into the corner. Parker going to take a three again. Not able to get it to hit on that one. It is rebounded by the Lady Cats as they work the offense once more. Into the hands of Shake here. She's going to work off the screen. A little bit wild on the dribble. It's able to end up in the hands of Ivory. Ivory, nice pass over to Johnson. Kicks it back out. Three-point attempt. Ivory there for the rebound and put back up. And right there.
You
saw Tia Arena.
Yeah, she just
steals it away from her.
Nicely said, here, I'm going to take that from you.
As this time, pass ahead to Aldridge, and she's able to find a nice lane to the basket.
You give her a step. There's not many people that could step in front of her and stop that.
Well, that'll tie things all up here as it is going to be Sulphur Springs working the offense once more. Able to find the open man. Turnaround shot, no good there for Johnson. As Tia Arena gets the rebound, pass ahead to Woods, back over to White. White up ahead to Parker. A little short corner shot is not going to fall for him. And quickly, McKinley White off of the rebound from Ivory, able to get on it and force the jump ball. Possession arrow going to give it in the way of Sulphur Springs this time. So they will take it, and just notice no more full court pressure.
No.
For the Lady Panthers, as they are content with just kind of doing a little half-court trap. And a quick timeout is going to be called for Sulphur Springs. So with that, we're going to take another quick step away, and we'll be right back here after this.
Erosion is stealing shorelines all around Cedar Creek Lake. At Parks Environmental Services, we put a stop to it with riprap, rock-solid barriers that lock your shoreline in place. And that's just the start. From silt fencing and erosion blankets to site cleanup, dirt work, and decorative flagstone walkways, we're your full-service erosion control specialists. When it comes to safeguarding your piece of the lake, trust the name Cedar Creek relies on, Parks Environmental Services, putting it down to protect your ground. Parks Environmental Services, located on 405 West Mason Street, or call 214-693-8056.
And we are right back here after that break. Sorry, missed a little bit of that action right there. We were trying to figure out what happened with the tech earlier. I think we got it all settled out now, but it looks like number 10, Miss Pinnell, is on the no, that is 00 Montgomery on the free throw line at the moment.
And second shot, not going to be good either, JD, and ends up trickling out of bounds there. Thank you, sir.
So score is going to stay the same as Mabank brings it across half court. Nina Sanchez with it. Going to work off of the screen there from Aldridge. Able to get it over to Sims. Sims with a little short corner shot. No good. Aldridge able to grab the miss. Goes right back up. Puts it up and puts it in.
Little rope-a-dope there. They were all expecting pass, and she just said, all right, give me the space. I'll go right back up.
Cover everybody I'm trying to pass it to. All right, I got a pivot foot here. I'll pivot back the other way. As now it is Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs working with it back on the offensive side. Shake with it in her hand. She is going to just take the three right in front of Aldridge, and it is good.
That's a big girl shot right there.
Oh, yeah. As Nina Sanchez works it back on the other side for Mabank, gets it over to Sims. Sims going to get Woods on the short corner. Shot no good. Rebounded right there by number 23, Godbolt.
Yeah, I think Woods didn't realize how far behind the basket she was. I think she thought she was a little more flat with the basket there.
Ivory working against Woods, and Woods going to end up with a steal here. Slows down. Ooh, just not able to get the layup to fall. But what an effort right there by Miss Honey Aldridge to grab the miss and work back up through the contact. That is her second and one shot she's put in as she heads to the line once again.
Now we just need to get her to put in the free throws here.
Yeah, exactly. Needs to convert at the line a little bit more so far. As that one is going to convert the three-point play. So back to a 2-point lead here for the Lady Panthers. As Sulphur Springs again with it. It's going to be Ivory all the way to the basket. Does not fall. Nina Sanchez able to grab a rebound as she works it ahead quickly and finds McKinley White through the traffic. They give it over to Aldridge. Aldridge now going to turn around, face the basket, gets it into the corner with Woods. Woods, little dribble and step back. Nice shot, rebounded by Aldridge. Tries to go back up, nothing going. As the Lady Cats again with it in their hands, headed on the offensive way. Ivory ends up picking up her dribble there, and immediately she is swarmed by Woods. Shake with it now. Going to try to work off a screen. As good defense being played here top of the key. Now they find themselves in the corner. Shot no good. And Mabank content to just let it bounce its way out of bounds. As substitution going to come in, number 30, Johnson back into the ball game. And Montgomery going to head back to the bench for Sulphur Springs. Sanchez going to bring it across half court again for him. For the Panthers, that is. And as she was trying to get it over there to White, it's going to be knocked away from her. So now Ivory once again going to bring it up. She's just going to shoot the open three. No good on the shot. Now it's going to be Shake with a three-point attempt. No good there. Johnson, however, getting active on the rebounding. This time, unfortunately, not able to hold on to it. But Mabank right now is having a rough time getting it across half court. White finally does. Into the corner with Sims.
And he lets her tie it up.
Quick jump ball.
Yeah,
it stays in the way of Mabank, but you lose that possession arrow.
Yeah, Pinnell just did a great job there. Saw the ball, put her hands on it, turns into a jump ball. And it's exactly like you said, man, that'd be a steal of possession right now, but it's a steal of that possession arrow.
Absolutely. As Sims and Woods going to head to the bench for a quick break. As Phillips and Hines going to come back into this one.
Ooh, JD, I just realized I'm way off on my time. We'll have to fix that here in just a second. Well, we'll wait for this, but.
All righty, White able to get the inbound there to Phillips. As she works around with it. Going to get it into the corner. Sanchez's shot, no good, but rebounded by Aldridge. She misses her own putback, but then grabs her own miss and puts it right back up. Honey Aldridge really carrying the scoring so far for your Lady Panthers. As it is Ivory headed back on the offensive end, and she's just going to go all the way to the cup, puts it up and puts it in.
Tough shot, made it easy right there.
Absolutely. Nina Sanchez bringing it back over for Mabank, and quick the pass to White. She's swarmed immediately, and a foul going to be called. This one going to be against number 23.
0, then blank 40. There you go. Thank you. Sorry, I got my time way off there, and JD and me are having to divide and conquer today. So,
so off the foul, it is going to be inbounded on this half of the court with Mabank. Nina Sanchez looking to drive inside, has to kick back out to White. White over to Hines. Hines now trying to go inside to Aldridge. Pass a little bit too low to be handled, and it ends up back into the hands of the Lady Cats. As it's going to be Ivory back on this side. Gets it over to Shake. Shake inside to Johnson. Johnson working. Little fader shot. No good right there. As Nina Sanchez
my ball.
Goes through McKinley White to grab that miss. And trying to work it ahead, it ends up getting knocked out of bounds there by Ivory. So it'll stay with Nina Sanchez here on the inbound. And Aldridge now with it in her hand. She's going to find her way to the bucket.
Travel.
Yeah. Ended up on her drive, going a little bit too far underneath the basket, and she'd already picked up the dribble maybe a little bit too soon on that one.
That slide step wasn't allowed.
As last-second shot attempt there for Shea. Boy, if it was any closer,
it would have been in.
It would have been in, that's right. So with that being said, first half of action going to come to a close. Your Mabank Lady Panthers lead it 2018 over the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats, and we are going to take a quick step away, and we'll be back here after this.
For nearly 30 years, Carrie Harris Satellite has been the Lake area's trusted satellite and internet retailer by putting the customer and their needs first. And we here at Cedar Creek Media can attest to that. I'm JD Bird with Cedar Creek Media, and we're not just partners, we're customers of Carrie Harris Satellite, and can't recommend him and his friendly team highly enough. Stop by Carrie Harris Satellite in Athens today and ask how they can get you set up with Dish, Spectrum, Starlink, Boost Mobile, and more at 103 La Costa Street in Athens, or call 903-677-9522. Again, that's 903-677-9522.
Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts. More than just a shop, they're part of the Cedar Creek Lake community. Whether you're needing a new car battery, a boat battery, or service for your golf cart, they've got you covered. Their family's been helping yours for almost 20 years with new and reconditioned batteries for cars and trucks, as well as batteries for boats, motorcycles, and lawn equipment, plus golf cart repairs and custom upgrades to make your ride one of a kind. Stop by the shop in Payne Springs or give them a call at 903-451-2182 and let Randy and his team show you your cart of your dreams. Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts, keeping life charged, one customer at a time. Ask about free pickup and delivery on golf carts.
Your look matters, and around here, nobody does custom like Creative Genius Enterprises. From school pride to business branding, they make it local, they make it personal, and they make it last. We at Cedar Creek Media are proud to partner with Creative Genius as our official outfitters, and we can't wait for you to join us. Creative Genius Enterprises, Henderson County's home for custom made right. Give them a visit at 806 West Main Street in Gun Barrel City or call 903-288-2458. That's 903-288-2458.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
All right, well, back here at the mobile broadcasting booth, the City Backflow mobile broadcasting booth right here at Mabank High School. 20-18 so far. Your Mabank Lady Panthers were looking a little rough, if we're going to be honest, at the beginning there. It looked like they were not going to be able to put any kind of points in the first quarter. Finally were able to trickle a couple in, but fought back hard in that second quarter. Ended up taking the lead, JD, by 2 points. But as you can tell, the Sulphur Springs team, they're ready to pop at just about any moment and start pouring in the points. And it looks like they've had a pretty decent amount of people pour in those points. Like for us, I'm assuming that Honey Aldridge has scored pretty much all of our points, but it looked like for them it was kind of maybe a little bit more even.
Absolutely. That's a very accurate statement you're saying over there.
Okay.
As they've got,
it's almost like I knew.
They got 5 different scores for them. Montgomery came in for a little bit. She was able to put in a free throw. Ivory, their main point guard, she was able to put in that too a little later. But, I mean, she has done a phenomenal job with getting the ball passed around and setting her teammates up for really good shots. Godbolt, early in the game, able to put in that three-pointer. Johnson has had 2 nice shots inside. She's got 4 points. And then Shake, they're a big girl that's playing on the outside, She put in 2 very nice threes, and I believe she was the one that had made that shot that I had kind of missed down at the other end earlier. So she's got 8 points for her team. So kind of the lead scorer there, but really doing a nice job of getting everybody involved on the scoring category. Meanwhile, on the other end of things, there are 3 scorers for your Mabank Lady Panthers. Presley Sims able to put in that little 2-pointer in front of the bucket earlier. Kendall Woods able to knock down that 1-3. And then with 15 points, Miss Honey Aldridge has done the heavy lifting in the scoring category for this team. Has done a nice job working inside. 6 made 2-pointers. And from the line, it's been a little iffy. She could have a whole lot more. I believe looking at it, she'd be a lot closer to that 20-point mark, as she's only 3 for 6 so far. So shooting 50% from the free throw line, Miss Honey Aldridge so far here tonight. So
she's normally about an 80.
Exactly.
So
I mean, she's somebody that last year we saw go to the line tons. I mean, she was almost living there most times, and it was one of those things where it's like, you make them go earn their points, and the thing was she'd make you pay for it, because she got to the point where she was pretty automatic there from the free throw line. So far tonight, it's been a little uncharacteristic to see those free throw shots just not falling for her. So nonetheless, she still has 15 points so far on the night. She's doing a great job carrying this offense into it, but also she's doing a phenomenal job on the defensive side. The Cammie Shake girl over there for Sulphur Springs, I mean, she could probably have close to 20 points right now if maybe anybody else was defending her. Honey Aldridge has done a phenomenal job so far in this one of keeping her contained and limiting her to only 8 points. So, I mean, as a whole, really, the Mabank Lady Panthers, they struggled a little bit with letting Sulphur Springs get some quick points, get a little bit of a lead on them. But then they found a way to kind of adjust to things. A couple of timeouts taken by Coach Sutton, and it let them settle in here at home to be able to kind of knock off the noise and settle down into their defense. And Sulphur Springs, their scoring got a lot more sporadic, gave plenty of time for Honey to be able to come down there, dominate on the offensive side of things, and get them right back in and have this lead at halftime. So,
well, that sounds like pretty much exactly how it happened, and I'll tell you what, you got a mind like a steel trap, JD.
I do what I can, man.
Well, let's go ahead and take us another little break. We'll come back with the second half of action right after this here on Cedar Creek Media.
Hey sports fanatics, are you tired of that builder-grade kitchen or your bathroom being stuck in 1998? Mosier Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom home building. We guide you start to finish with real communication without the guesswork. See it in person at our kitchen and bath showroom on Market Street or our flooring showroom on Mason Street in Mabank, USA. Mosier Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call us at 903-470-8550, where we take out of contracting.
Tired of rolling your trash can to the road and wondering if the big company's even going to show up? Sick of call centers, excuses, and price hikes from people who probably don't even know where Mabank is? Well, Neighborhood Sanitation is your solution, and they've been servicing Mabank and surrounding areas for over 40 years, priding themselves on being family-owned, local, and on time. From weekly cart service at your house to bigger bins and cleanup trailers for those spring cleaning binges, they've got you covered without the corporate nonsense. Make the switch today. Call Neighborhood Sanitation at 903-887-6711 and keep your trash local. It's crazy.
They're all going to drive us crazy. We got my button that doesn't want to work coming back after it, your button that's starting to get a little shaky now, and then we've got the one for the crowd mic that just doesn't want to push out sometimes.
Yeah.
So you know what? We're just going to, like you said, going to have to put some WD-40 to it. But nonetheless, we are back here to start the third period of action, as it looks as though Sulphur Springs going to have it in their possession to start the third. And look for the inbound there. They finally just decide to go to the lady in front of her. So Ivory going to slowly bring it across half court here. Guarded closely there by Sims. And working against her, able to get around. They get it inside Shake. And on her shot attempt, she is going to be fouled.
Well, how about that? I just realized I accidentally left up that foul from the second quarter, so I'll just go ahead and leave it up there,
Look at there,
JD.
like it was meant to happen.
Like it was meant
almost.
to be.
They're actually going to call. I thought they were going to call it on Aldridge. They end up calling it on Woods there for the foul. So first shot on the way there for Shake is up, and it is in. This is her first time at the free throw line so far tonight. And thus far looking to be,
well,
I was going to
it's
say
broadcast
automatic,
perf,
but nope, 50-50 is the way that one's going to go. She's only able to make the first. Coming across, almost stolen away there, but nice effort by Woods to get it back, but unfortunately caught in a trap. And she is going to end up coughing it up. Johnson going to go away with the steal. They're working back on the offensive side. It's in the hands of Johnson. He's going to go inside to Shake. Shake now back to the basket, trying to back down Miss Aldridge. Going to put around a little one-footed jumper, and it is no good.
Excuse you, sir. You're in Texas. That is called the flamingo fade. That is Dirk Nowinski right there.
Right there. And on the second chance opportunity, Honey Aldridge able to put it up and back in. You know what?
Oh, Presley Sims, I had the button ready for you.
I will say, if she was a little bit too vertical to be calling it a
fair.
flamingo fade.
Fair enough.
There is a lot of angle that's got to be put if you want to call it a Dirk shot. That's right there.
McKinley White.
Nice block from White. Ends up in the hands of Woods, and they go quickly here. Presley Sims thought about a three. Now going to give it. Little extra pass over to Woods. Shot no good. Fight inside right there for the rebound. As Aldridge able to cause the jump ball. It is going to go in the possession of Mabank. So it'll stay right here on this side of the court. McKinley White going to inbound it underneath her own hoop. Trying to get it into Aldridge. Nice job by Ivory to kind of tip it away there and get it into one of her teammates' hands.
Got to keep the clamps on it, man. That's been a bugaboo tonight, turning it over quite a bit.
Absolutely. Both teams really have struggled kind of holding on to the ball thus far in this one. As drive to the hoop, number 10 there, Pinnell not quite able to get the shot fall, and it is quickly rebounded by Mabank. As now working it around, going to go down into the corner with Woods. Woods going to find Aldridge. Aldridge turns around, trying to go around the defender.
Travel.
And is going to be caught for the travel, like you said. So it is going to be Ivory once again bringing it down for the Lady Cats. With her team trailing here. Only by 3. As kicking it around, they're going to go to Pinnell with it. Now back over to Shake. Shake now working against Aldridge. Going to put her back to the basket. Going to turn around, get it down inside to Johnson, who ends up going right back out. Now they get it down in Shake. And Shake is going to have a little bit of extra pressure brought in. Nina Sanchez able to poke it away. And Shake just has to result in forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow going to keep it on this side of the court with them. So underneath their own goal, they are going to kick it out top of the key to Ivory. Looking for a pass inside. Quick hands right there by Nina Sanchez. And pass ahead, going to give it back to White. White now tries to kick back to the corner to Woods. A little bit of I don't even know what to call that.
I think Kendall was thinking about getting ready for soccer season.
That was a soccer move. And she was trying to prevent that one from going out of bounds.
Kendall Wood's a great athlete. Three-letter athlete as a sophomore. So doing great things in her junior year here as well.
Absolutely. And it's back working with it is the Lady Cats in the hands of Ivory. And she is going to give it back over to Shake. Shake now working against Aldridge. And she is going to work off the screen. And Nina Sanchez trying to take a charge there. It's not called. And it is going to be Shake able to knock down that little baseline floater there.
There's a little back and forth going on here. Official stopping the game for a officials timeout here.
And Coach Sutton going to end up catching a technical on him, unfortunately.
You know, that's not something he does, so that tells you he's really passionate about what he's feeling there.
So it is going to send Shake out onto the free throw line to shoot a couple here, as she knocks in the first.
Ties it up.
Sure does. Here awaiting shot number 2. Up, and that one is also in. So that'll give the Lady Cats back the lead and possession here.
And line violation.
Looking for somewhere to go with it. Ends up, yeah, like you said, moving as she was supposed to. Got to stay still on that inbound there. As quick little turnover results in White with the ball. She's going to able to get it into the baseline to Woods. And a quick fight after it. Going to end up with the ball on the ground. Jump ball going to be the call. And it will keep possession here with Mabank. McKinley White going to inbound it from underneath her own basket. Gets it into Aldridge. She's just going to take a little jumper there. No good on the shot. Nina Sanchez able to grab a miss. And
Sims
Presley
back.
Sims for a little floater. And she is going to get hit hard. Fouled on the shot. So she will head to the free throw line here to shoot her first couple from the line. First shot bounces around a little bit, but eventually finds the bottom.
Whew. Got my heart rate up.
That one was a little scary. Ties it all back up, 23 apiece. Second shot on the way. That one gonna hit back of the rim, ends back up in her own hands. And she's able to get it out to Aldridge. Aldridge on the drive to the bucket, and she has got it.
Oh, got a piece of
And
the inbound.
working on the pressure here. I don't think Sulphur Springs was ready for a three-point shot from Sims. No good. Aldridge working inside. Ends it with a jump ball there.
A little flurry there from the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, they're going to turn around. They're going to keep this pressure going. Looks like some full court man being played as they get the inbound to Shake there. Does Sulphur Springs. Trying to work along the sideline. Nina Sanchez almost able to come away with a steal, but Sulphur Springs is able to get it back on their side of the court. Shot no good, and it is rebounded by Mabank. They go quickly. Nina Sanchez here will end up actually bringing it back out, slowing it down. A little skip pass over to Sims. In the corner, McKinley White three. No good. Rebounded by Aldridge, and she is going to be fouled down low. They're going to catch Shake right there. Cammie Shakes with the foul. So it is going to stay on this side of the court, and it looks like a quick timeout going to be called here for Sulphur Springs to talk things over. We're going to take a quick step away, and we'll be right back here after this.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
Alrighty then. Okay. Again, sorry about that. A little bit of technical issues here with our board tonight. As coming back after the timeout, it is still going to be in the hands of the Lady Panthers as Aldridge tries to get the inbound over top of Johnson, and she's able to block it away. Somehow, Mabank able to keep a hold of things here. And nice job inside by Tiarina.
Freshman in there putting in some work.
She grabs her own miss, goes right back up, and is going to be fouled. So she will head to the free throw line now to shoot her first couple of the game.
I don't know about you, JD, but there for a second it looked like a volleyball game broke out in the basketball
I
game.
know, right? That ball was going a little bit everywhere. Everybody had their chance to keep it in the air on that one. As first shot there from Tiarina, no good. Second shot on the way. That one also no good. It is rebounded by the Lady Cats. And it'll be Johnson bringing it down for Sulphur Springs. Goes for a pass inside, and it is blocked. But nice effort down there by Montgomery, and she is able to keep the fight alive and puts it up and in.
Couple Lady Panthers right there not able to secure the ball, and that's what happens when it's just bouncing around.
Nina Sanchez working against two defenders. She's able to get away from them. She gets it into the hands of Aldridge. Aldridge trying to go around the defense. Into the corner with Hines. Hines now going to go do a bit of the same. Gets it to Nina Sanchez. Now back to Hines. Hines going to take a three-pointer. No good. It is rebounded by Phillips, and she puts it up and in. It's Cambry Phillips.
Telling you what, that's another sophomore with a whole lot of talent on this Panther team. You're watching for Cambry Phillips to keep growing as the season goes on.
And great find there from Sulphur Springs down the court. Unfortunately not able to hold on to it was Pinnell. But Sulphur Springs is able to break the defense. And great job there from Tiarina to poke it away, and jump ball going to be the call.
And Sanchez sacrificing a shoulder in that fight for the ball as well. I saw her land right on that shoulder.
Absolutely. As possession arrow once again gives it in the way of Mabank. Nina Sanchez going to bring it down. Again working against two defenders here. Just passes right through him, gets it right there to Aldridge. Little quick stop and pop.
It's one of those
that
breath
is going to
holders.
find the bottom. And trying for the pass ahead again. Little miscommunication, ends up out of bounds. So another quick turnover here for Sulphur Springs. As Mabank now having a really good chance to continue to extend their lead. They're up 4 right now. As Nina Sanchez working against the defense. And she'll skip it over, get it to J.C. Hines. Hines in there to Tiarina. She'll put a shot up, and she's going to be fouled. So once again, headed to the line.
Just a smart basketball play right there. Didn't really have a good shot opportunity, but knew she'd probably get some harm.
Yeah,
if she put it up.
I mean,
just go for it.
You got two girls right there swarming you as soon as you get the ball down low. That's exactly right. Quick, smart play to just put it up and take your chances at the line. As the first one, unfortunately, does not fall for her.
If I know Coach Sutton, the girls are going to be shooting a lot of free throws at practice.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of free throw attempts being put up in practice, that's for sure. Second shot on the way. That one does find the bottom. Sinks in right there for him. As now having to try to work against the defense again. Johnson tries to get it ahead to Ivory. She does. And now they're going to spin it back around. Johnson going to take a three-pointer here at the top. No good. And Aubrey Phillips able to come away with a rebound. She brings it all the way down for herself, looking to try to go baseline, and a quick foul going to be called. Looks like number 23 there going to get caught for a little reach in.
That'll be foul number 5, so it'll be shots coming up here from Miss Cambry.
Be her first time at the free throw line. First shot on the way, and that one finds nothing but the bottom.
Continuing that trend of good shooting lefties here at Mabank.
That's right. As quick substitution going to come in here after the first shot. Nina Sanchez is going to head to get another quick break as Miss Callie Parker going to come into the ball game. Second shot, no good there from Phillips, but nice job by Aldridge working on the offensive boards.
Couldn't get it to go down.
Could not get any of those second chance points to fall, yeah. Working off the screen here, Ivory is going to have her shot blocked by Phillips.
Cambry Phillips having a big impact so far here in the second half. And
coming alive. Yeah, like you said, coming alive here a bit in this third period.
I didn't even see that, Jay. I mean, they called a travel on Mabank. I honestly didn't see what happened there.
Tiarina, she had it passed into her as she was in the act of moving, and she didn't immediately put it down, look to pass. So they're going to call that one. As now it'll be Ivory working against Phillips. Going to send it over to Johnson. And wide open here for three. Does not fall. Nice work down inside for the rebound. No good on the second chance opportunity. And it'll be Aldridge with the ball in her hand. Sends it up into the corner, down low. Tiarina going to try to turn around, put her.
Just lost it.
Face the bucket, no good. There on it. So Sulphur Springs bringing it back down the court. It'll be Johnson once again working with it. Gives it right back to Ivory. And now Ivory going to try to go around everybody. Quick pass back out. And on the second chance opportunity, Montgomery able to put it up and in. And time will expire here in the third. So your score, 31-27. Mabank Panthers, Lady Panthers that is, still on top. We'll be right back here after this.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
All righty then, and we are coming back. Taylor getting our final bit of the scoreboard all ironed out here. There it is. As it is going to be
Should be Mabank ball. No,
Sulphur
Springs
Springs
ball.
with the possession here. And the inbound there, going to go to Ivory, who is going to bring it right down. Going to send it over to Pinnell. Pinnell now looking to try to go on a baseline drive here. Takes the shot, grabs her own miss, goes right back up, and she will be fouled.
See if they get that on. They're going to get it on Honey. Well, I mean, I guess it's only her second foul, so not that big a deal, but.
Will be Pinnell's first time at the free throw line. First shot is up and in.
And it looks like Shake. She's going to get to come back into the ball game here. Now, she's got those 4 fouls, JD, so she's going to have to play smart over this last 7:46. So.
Absolutely right. Second shot on the way and good there for Pinnell. And it will be Nina Sanchez bringing it back down the court here for your Lady Panthers. And she will swing it over right there to Parker. Parker back to Sanchez. Now over to Hines. Hines will skip pass over to Parker.
Travel.
Thought about a three. Faked herself out with that pump fake as she gets called for the travel.
That is exactly the right terminology right there. Just took that extra step before going into her motion. And they'll call that every time.
So they're going to keep with this full court man defense. Well, I guess you could call it woman defense. As right there. I try every now and then. Parker able to poke that one out of bounds. So quick reset for Sulphur Springs. As now Ivory going to get right past Parker. Ooh, loses her footing right there. That was a scary fall.
Just one of those unfortunate fouls right there. Not even a foul, violation.
Yeah.
With the travel, but it looked scary because it looked physically painful.
It sure did. I don't know if my knees would have held up with that one.
Oh.
As trying to get a quick pass up ahead, it's just a little bit too high. And that's saying something with how much vertical Kendall Woods has. So working on the inbound here. Able to get to shake. Right back to Johnson. Johnson now on a quick breakaway here. Trying to go inside, and her pass gonna get away from her. Intended in the corner there for Godbolt as it goes wild.
Now, y'all, I know anything you can do, we can do, but let's not continue the throwing it over the heads out of bounds situation now.
Thinking everybody's a little bit taller than they are. As Nina Sanchez brings it down once again, gets it over to Hines. Hines into the corner now with Woods, and it is going to be poked free and ends up going out of bounds off of Pinnell. So it'll stay here with Mabank. Nina Sanchez is going to do the inbounding over there on the sideline. And she's going to swing it all the way. And J.C. Hines with it. Going to get it to Woods. Woods over to Aldridge.
Find.
And nice job to fight through that contact and put it up and in. Well, I made my tally marks a little bit too big here as Aldridge has now filled out the stat sheet at the 2-point range. But right there,
easy
nice
run
job
for
by Ivory, yeah, with a little breakaway. Ends up putting up 2 on the other end. And it'll be Aldridge trying to go on a drive to the basket, just a little bit too strong. Off the backboard there. As right there, Callie Parker kind of stuck a foot out to try to kick the ball. Unfortunately, ends up tripping a player there as Johnson hits hard. And a quick timeout is going to be called. And I'm not quite sure which one of them called it, but nonetheless, with that, we are going to take a step away, and we'll be back here after this.
Your look matters, and around here, nobody does custom like Creative Genius Enterprises. From school pride to business branding, they make it local, they make it personal, and they make it last. We at Cedar Creek Media are proud to partner with Creative Genius as our official outfitters, and we can't wait for you to join us. Creative Genius Enterprises, Henderson County's home for custom made right. Give them a visit at 806 West Main Street in Gun Barrel City or call 903-288-2458. That's 903-288-2458.
I don't know what in the world is going on with them buttons, but they are not buttoning it. It's starting to really annoy me.
Not quite. Nonetheless, we are back here after the timeout. And, hey, quick hands there. Kendall Woods able to stuff the inbound attempt. So, quick little reset here. 6:29 left to go here in period number 4 as they're able to get the inbound to Ivory. And she is going to try to break away quickly. Puts up a shot down low, and she is going to be fouled in the process. They're going to call the block. Let's see what they call it on here. I believe in the way of number 23. So Miss J.C. Hines is going to be caught for a penalty on that one. Well, I guess they are fouls here in basketball.
Same thing. Same thing.
They do mean the same thing there. As first shot there from Ivory. Floater to fall. She's kind of become their main scorer here down the stretch.
A little back and forth affair here.
As quick pass ahead, Sanchez able to get it up ahead to Woods. And as she tries to go up for her shot, they're going to say she is fouled there. Montgomery going to end up picking it up. So they're going to say she is in the act of shooting. So Wood is going to head to the free throw line. Chance to shoot a couple here. First shot on the way, and nothing but the bottom. Tell you what, Kendall Woods, she's got a bit of a flat shot than what most people do, but man, it
works.
Sure works for her. Second shot incoming here. Up, and it is just as good as the first one. As she is able to get both to fall, extends the lead out to 3. And working against the defense here, Ivory eventually has to give it up to Shake. Right back to her now after it swings around a couple times. Inside to Johnson, tries to turn around, face the basket. No good on the little jumper. And on the rebound, Ivory goes back up, and she is fouled. She'll head to the line here.
That time they got Sims. That'll be her first, but 4th team foul now for Mabank, so only one left to give.
Yeah, fouls kind of might end up coming back to bite them here headed down the stretch, as the first one right there is good for Ivory. And I tell you what, a lot of those 4 have been shooting fouls as well, so a lot of points that they've been able to give Sulphur Springs is right there on the second one. It's no good for Ivory. As Aldridge brings it all the way down, gets it into the hands of Sims. And Ivory, as she is trying to take off with it.
I'd like to apologize to our viewers right there. I might have just gave you all a headache as I simultaneously really ripped the camera over and zoomed backwards. Sorry, y'all.
As it is going to stay on this side of the court with Mabank. Presley Sims with it in the corner. Looking for a pass out, finds Nina Sanchez. Over there to McKinley White, other side. And Kendall Woods able to get it from the baseline to Miss Honey Aldridge, who puts it up once more. So now 4 points the lead for your Lady Panthers.
That doubles that lead, and this deep into the game, this close. Those 4 points really matter.
Absolutely, as Shake going to work with it on the offensive side. Gets it inside to Johnson. Turnaround shot is good.
Beautiful play there. These two teams going at each other right now, JD. We've got some tired teams, but they're putting up good shots.
Yeah, they are. They are all offense right now. As McKinley White trying to get the pass inside, it is knocked away by Ivory. And that is going to be a quick turnover for Mabank. Sulphur Springs back with it. Shake going to end up with it in her hands. Looking for a turnaround shot again is Johnson. This time she is going to be fouled. She is going to make her way to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. Chance with these free throws to possibly tie it up.
Almost exactly halfway gone through this 4th quarter, and Mabank already over their foul limit, or at their foul limit.
Yeah. First one is going to knock off back iron, no good for Johnson. As quick substitution, as Tiarina going to come into the ball game, and Sims going to head back to the bench. Second shot on the way, that one off front iron, no good. Rebounded by Tiarina, gets it into the hands of Nina Sanchez, and a quick timeout is going to be called here by Coach Sutton. He wants a little bit of time to talk things over. So that being said, we're going to take a quick step away, and we'll be back here after this.
Erosion is stealing shorelines all around Cedar Creek Lake. At Parks Environmental Services, we put a stop to it with riprap, rock-solid barriers that lock your shoreline in place. And that's just the start. From silt fencing and erosion blankets to site cleanup, dirt work, and decorative flagstone walkways, we're your full-service erosion control specialists. When it comes to safeguarding your piece of the lake, trust the name Cedar Creek relies on, Parks Environmental Services, putting it down to protect your ground. Parks Environmental Services, located on 405 West Mason Street, or call 214-693-8056.
It's funny, too, JD, because it seems like for me, my button doesn't want to work for me.
Yeah.
And for you, your button doesn't want to work for you. But your button works great for me. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, we are back once again here in the 4th period of action. 4:12 left to go here in the ball game. As Mabank's got possession of it, and they lead by 2. It is Nina Sanchez working against 2 defenders there. Going to give it over to Woods. Woods going to get it to Aldridge, back out to Sanchez. Inside to Tiarina. Turns around, gives it to Aldridge. And now back to the basket. Wow. A little bit of contortionist work there from Miss Honey Aldridge, but she's able to get it to fall.
And smart. She was about to take a step and realized what she was doing, kept that pivot foot on the ground, and just went straight up and put in the points.
Yeah,
Smart
very
move.
nice job. It's Pinnell now going to give it over to Ivory. Into the corner, Johnson going to take a three-pointer. That one no good. Nina Sanchez there to grab a miss. And now she'll bring it down. As again, she's going to work against the defense. Gets it over to Woods. Woods with a little skip pass over to White. White trying to go inside to Tiarina. She's able to get it there. And Tiarina, it is going to end up going off of the foot of Johnson there.
Yeah, poked away there.
So Mabank going to keep it here on this side of the court. And looks like nobody for Mabank wanting to inbound. Honey Aldridge is going to have to do it herself. And they're going to end up just kind of settling with the inbound of the corner right there. Swing it all the way around. Kendall Woods out in three-point land. She's going to put up three. And fighting for the rebound here. Finally, it is going to come down with Pinnell for Sulphur Springs. So now Ivory once again brings it down for her team. Working with it on the offensive side, they're going to find as Tiarina going to almost intercept a pass, but Sulphur Springs does a nice job getting back in control of it. Shake with a turnaround shot. It is good. Not quite a three-pointer there, but good for two.
Oh, well, I'll have to correct that. Yeah,
I believe it was long two, yeah. Nina Sanchez having trouble getting it across half court. Nobody came to help her, and that'll be a turnover.
39.
That's right.
Yep, nope, that was on me, JD. Appreciate it.
As after the turnover, Sulphur Springs going to quickly get it back. Still only down by two here. Back into the hands of Ivory. Shake going to take a three-pointer top of the key. No good.
Oh, they say she touched
Ivory
it.
on with the effort play there. Unfortunately, she is going to have a foot on that baseline as she took off.
I thought she saved it, but yeah, like you said, had the foot on the paint. So
as they're going to work two people, bring it across half court. They do. Aldridge pass a little bit too far out in front of Sanchez. And it'll be another turnover. So Mabank going to have to figure out what they're going to do is now for the first time here tonight. Sulphur Springs bringing a little bit of press defense. As Ivory bringing it back down. Going to give it over. Ends up in the hands of Pinnell. Back up top of the key. Three-point attempt. No good.
It was tipped. Not sure who got a piece of it, but somebody did.
Yep. As Nina Sanchez trying to go coast to coast here, finds a pass inside to Tiarina, and it is going to be blocked on her shot.
I think she might have been the one that got a piece of it on the other end, so just getting an unfortunate taste of her own medicine there.
That's right. Aldridge inbounding underneath her own bucket. McKinley White grabs the inbound, goes for a shot, and she is going to be fouled on the way to the basket. I believe they're saying it's on the floor here. So a little bit of reset here. As Aldridge just going to send it all the way top of the key with Woods. Woods now looking for a drive, loses her dribble, and Honey Aldridge there to, as you call it, sharking right there.
Yeah, tied it
up.
up.
Ends up in the hands of Johnson, and she's able to get in there, tie things up, force the jump ball. Possession, gives it back with her team. And Coach Sutton this time going to call the timeout. So once again, we're going to take a step away, and we'll be back here after this.
Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts. More than just a shop, they're part of the Cedar Creek Lake community. And whether you're needing a new car battery, a boat battery, or service for your golf cart, they've got you covered. Their family's been helping yours for almost 20 years with new and reconditioned batteries for cars and trucks, as well as batteries for boats, motorcycles, and lawn equipment, plus golf cart repairs and custom upgrades to make your ride one of a kind. Stop by the shop in Payne Springs or give them a call at 903-451-2182 and let Randy and his team show you your cart of your dreams. Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts, keeping life charged one customer at a time. Ask about free pickup and delivery on golf carts.
Well, see, that time neither of them wanted to work for me. So tell you what, coming back here after the timeout, both teams out a little bit before they needed to be, but they're ready to get back into it.
Yeah.
Well, looking at a quick look at everything, I got Honey Aldridge down for 31 points in this one so far. So definitely doing a big job on the offensive side of the board. Honey Aldridge open for three. She's going to take it. Ooh. Oh, off back iron, no good. But McKinley White there to grab an offensive board. Now Nina Sanchez, little skip pass over there to Woods. Right through her hands, not able to control it. Another turnover here for Mabank.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times from Nina today. Just kind of drops the elbow when she's throwing the pass, kind of makes it sail on her a bit. And normally a really, really good passer. Has made some good passes tonight, but a couple of errant ones as well.
So Ivory bringing it across for her team. Passing around a little bit up top. Keeping it moving, looking to get it inside to Shake. Shake turnaround, gets it into Johnson. Johnson, beautiful move down low.
Caught Honey by surprise. Don't see that too often.
And things are all tied up now here as Honey and Nina work against that little bit of press. They're able to get it inside Tiarina, turnaround shot. No good, but she is fouled on that one. And sorry, folks, once again, our camera's deciding to be all wonky on us.
Well, we can tell them the truth. Somebody forgot to put the SD card in there, so that's why you've seen some zoom. It's me.
It's not named J.D. Bird.
No,
that's
they're
for
not.
Sure.
Oh, come on. If something's screwed up, everybody knows it's me. Come on now. You don't even got to say that out loud.
Well, just for the record, that's one of those for the record.
Uh-huh. No, I was filming one of our new clients out today, and so popped it in a computer and realized when I got here I didn't put it back into the camera. So.
Well, while we were sitting over here talking amongst ourselves, Shake for Sulphur Springs, she was the one that foul was against, sending Tiarina to the line, and she has fouled out of this one with her fifth. So Tiarina with her first shot there, no good.
Yeah, big loss. There's going to be a time I'll just go ahead and stay here. But, yeah, it's a big loss for them because the way this one's been going, overtime is a definite possibility here. And, you don't get any extra fouls or anything for overtime. So if this does go to a little bit longer, they're going to lose one of their big playmakers for that full time. So.
Yeah, Shake with 15. I've got her down for 15 points in this one. So one of their big scorers thus far in this game now is not going to be able to come in for this final minute of play. So they're going to have to figure out how to do it another way, but I will say they have found a little bit of success with Ivory and Johnson as of late, carrying a bit of their scoring for them, as Johnson has done a nice job getting herself open down low or even just making really nice post moves to get her shots to fall. And Ivory has been showing off her speed a little bit to take advantage of the press defense after she breaks it. So second shot going to be coming on the way for Tiarina. Shot up, and that one going to go off back iron, rebounded by Johnson for Sulphur Springs, and they are going to go back the other way. Going to get it over right there. Three-pointer on the way, and it's in. Pinnell able to knock in the three.
30 seconds to go here. Mabank going to have to get some quick offense.
They get it into Tiarina. She's going to take a little short corner shot, no good. Woods able to get it back in the corner over there. And a quick timeout going to be called by Coach Sutton. So once again, we are going to quickly take a step away, and we'll be back here after this.
Hey sports fanatics, are you tired of that builder-grade kitchen or your bathroom being stuck in 1998? Mosier Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom home building. We guide you start to finish with real communication without the guesswork. See it in person at our kitchen and bath showroom on Market Street or our flooring showroom on Mason Street in Mabank, USA. Mosier Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call us at 903-470-8550, where we take con out of contracting.
So during the break there, JD, I don't often wander into the comments section, but I wandered on into the comments section over on Facebook. It looks like Miss Kendall Woods has got some family watching from across the great United States, somewhere out Easter way. So, hey, we appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with us. I know you're here for Kendall, but, hey, we're going to feel like y'all are hanging out with us anyway.
After the timeout, it's going to be Honey Aldridge doing the inbounding duties underneath her own cup. And she's going to get it up top with Kendall Woods, who you were just talking about. Whoa, two people in the area, and Kendall Woods looking to a pass to one of them, and it just splits the difference here. So now Mabank going to really have to fight to get this thing back. It gets into the hands of Ivory, fighting for it on the other end.
Woods, they just kind of, Sulphur Springs was just kind of letting it bounce around there for a second. We'll go ahead and stay here, JD. It's fine. But, yeah, Sulphur Springs kind of just letting it bounce there. They had already touched it, so the clock was running. So I think they were just kind of content to let it, kind of bounce around in the corner for a couple of extra seconds and waste some time. But Kendall Woods on a high-effort play there comes around the corner and locks up the ball, and Coach Sutton, in a perfect timing, calls the timeout. So I'm pretty sure Mabank is going to get this coming out of this timeout. I'm not
sure if it was Coach Sutton that called it or if it was Sulphur Springs that called it. So we'll see here.
Okay, so it might be. Okay. So that's the correction. So they actually, the other two officials, the one official I looked at pointed at Mabank, but the other two officials just came over and corrected him and said, no, it was Sulphur Springs that called the timeout. So good catch by you. I was watching the wrong referee.
So after the timeout, it is going to be Sulphur Springs with it on their own side of the court here. And it's going to have to foul. There is McKinley White with a foul this time. And
Mabank's over the limit, so that's going to be 2 shots coming up here.
Yep, in the bonus, it is going to be Ivory who is sent to the free throw line. And she has gone 50% so far from the line. So let's see if that continues. As first one is up and in.
Yeah, and that's a big shot right there, maybe the biggest shot of the game with the only 11 seconds left to go in this one.
Yep, goes up.
Go up by 4.
Goes up by 4, yeah. So another big free throw coming up here for her. And that one is going to clank off. So Aldridge grabs the miss, gets it into the hands of Sanchez. Sanchez up ahead to Hines. Hines going to find Woods over there on the baseline. And that one is going to get away.
That's it.
And that is how it is all going to end.
So Mabank lets this one slip, huh?
Yeah. After Sulphur Springs, they had led it for the longest time. Up until, I believe, about halfway through the second period, they led. Mabank able to get the lead back at half, and then led for virtually all of the second half up until right there with just under a minute left to go. Ended up having that lead slip out from underneath them, and Sulphur Springs Lady Cats going to walk out of here with a win.
Yeah, normally whenever you speak about a sandwich, I'm in for that, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, it was a bad sandwich tonight as the Lady Cats really started out this game strong and ended out this game strong.
Absolutely.
Whereas, Mabank, they played great during the middle there, but, if you allow an opponent to get out to an 8-0 run to start it and then let them have, 7-8 point run at the end to kind of melt your lead, it's going to be hard to win ball games like that, especially against a quality opponent like this.
Absolutely. And I mean, just from what I had seen, those turnovers that Mabank was struggling with all game long, for those times that they were, like you said, doing well, it was kind of a killer for them because it allowed for Sulphur Springs to be so close into this one to the point where Mabank, the entire time that they were leading, I believe the most that they ever led by was maybe 6 points at one point. But other than that, it was a very tight game for the entirety of it. I believe it was Sulphur Springs, actually, that had the largest lead, and that was at the very beginning of the game when they had just kind of initially boomed with their quick points that they had, getting up by, I believe it was 8 points, and then Mabank able to close the gap, get a little closer, finally able to take over the lead about halfway through the second. And like I said, they led it there, headed into halftime, came back from the third, all the way there to the end of the fourth. A minute remaining, ends up losing the lead, and Sulphur Springs finds a way to hold on and win it.
Yeah, and, with all that being said, what you can boil this one all down to tonight, JD, free throws.
Yeah.
11
sure.
missed free throws tonight. You were 8 of 19 from the line. You can, if you drop in the easy ones, drop in your free throws, you win this game going away, but now you end up with a 5-point loss. So
Absolutely.
All right, well, JD, or a 4-point loss, by the way. So.
And I would say maybe another thing that they might want to look into is possibly finding somebody else to pick up a little bit of the scoring. I believe Honey Aldridge ended, like I said, with, 30 – it might have been 32 points, something like that.
Let's see. So that's what, 10, 31. It stuck at 31. Yeah.
So 31 points for Honey Aldridge. And, I mean, other than that, I think it was 4 other people that scored on her team that only had just a couple of points here and there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 31 of your 41 points, that is a large chunk of the offense to just put on the back of one person. If you have anybody else that is able to kind of consistently knock down their shots, I think possibly there's that score is going to keep going up. So that's going to be something for them to think about is, of course, right now you didn't have
Jada Searcy.
You didn't have Jada playing tonight, who has been a big scorer for them last year, one of their scores for them this year. So you didn't have her playing tonight. So you kind of have to find those answers elsewhere and see who else is going to step up whenever you don't have your secondary scorer in there. Who's going to step up and be that secondary scorer?
Well, it's a big opportunity for somebody to step up and do it. There's a few good candidates, and I guess we'll find out next week who it's going to be. So we'll be on Friday, still kind of up in the air. Might be at Community on Friday. So I'm planning on being there, but not 1,000% yet. May have something that is a possibility pop up that anyway, long story short, planning on being there, might not be there. But we will be back regardless next week. I think we have another couple of games back here next week. So one way or the other, we got some more good basketball coming up for you. Another chance for these ladies to get off the schneid and also for the boys basketball team to kind of get their season going as well. So appreciate everybody for being here for Cedar Creek Media.